Welcome to the channel. Today is expected to be a very nice talk about vacation in the cold season. As soon as the temperature drops outside the window, fallen leaves begin to cover the first frost. The question arises at once, where to go to rest in winter at the sea or the ocean, to call and troll family and friends with the words hello, and I'm at the sea, while they are shoveling their yard from the snow to go outside. For many people, winter holidays are all about skiing, mountains and snow. If you are attracted to the beach vacation, then warm exotic countries, that's what you need. The best countries for winter holidays by the sea. What could be more beautiful than to be on an azure shore, where the light breeze is blowing on your face and the warm water washes your feet? In the period from November to April, the most successful countries for a winter vacation by the sea or the ocean are Thailand, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Caribbean, India, Goa, Sri Lanka, Hainan Island, China, Vietnam, Maldives. Let's get acquainted with them. Winter holidays in Thailand. During a winter vacation in Thailand, you will never have any complaints about the nature with the beaches. The views are beautiful, the water is warm, the sand is fine. The cuisine is excellent everywhere. You can eat in inexpensive cafes and still be very tasty and filling. What to say about fruit? You can buy them almost on every corner. If you are planning a vacation with children, they will undoubtedly be happy with elephant rides and communication with monkeys. The only thing you should be prepared for is the government prohibited to have sunbeds and cafes on the beach, but mostly hotels are trying to find some way out of the situation. And tourists who like more wild beaches and nature will even like it. Holidays in the Dominican Republic. If you were looking for paradise, you will find it by going on vacation in the Dominican Republic. Summer here never ends, the clearest water, brightest fish and starfish, and the night stars will be remembered for a lifetime. The Dominican Republic is very diverse. It is not only a beach vacation, but also an opportunity to visit nature reserves with unique plants and animals, mountains and insanely beautiful caves, lakes and lagoons, which you get to just walking through the jungle. The main condition: do not forget the sunscreen, with protection at least 30 SPF, and preferably more, otherwise you can turn into a satisfied with life red crab. Going to the Caribbean in winter. In addition to Dominica, there are other famous islands in the Caribbean. Beautiful Barbados takes its name from the unique bearded trees that you can't even find a semblance of. The coral origin of the island speaks for itself. It's just a fabulous place for diving and snorkeling. It is also a great place for surfers, good waves on Barbados almost all year round, so you are unlikely to find a better place to go in winter at sea. Guadeloupe consists of two parts connected by a bridge. This island is a biosphere reserve, a wonderful place for eco-tourists and adventurers. Bright colorful jungle, rare species of animals, insects, birds and many waterfalls, all this will present itself in the western part of Guadeloupe. In the eastern part, on the other hand, you'll find complete relaxation in the resort area. Winter holidays in Jamaica. If you know who Bob Marley is or have heard reggae sounds at least once in your life, you will definitely want to visit the island where this talented man created his music. Jamaica is a perpetual feast, it's music, always and everywhere, it's carnivals and festivals all year round. The special culture of the island gives all tourists peace and tranquility, and the unusual nature with cascades of waterfalls only enhances this effect. So all people sick of a positive, or just want to get sick of it, you can recommend a winter vacation is in Jamaica. Journey to volcanoes. Martinique is the central island of the Caribbean archipelago, the island of flowers as the natives called it. The island is rugged with volcanic rock, but this does not spoil it at all, but adds a certain zest. In the northern part of the island there is a volcano, Bald Mountain, throughout the world. A tragic volcanic eruption occurred a century ago and buried the entire city under the ash. Out of a population of 30,000, only one person survived, who later became a legend. St. Lucia is an island of unspoiled scenic beauty. All kinds of plants, and there are more than 400 species on the island, are woven in places into a dense emerald carpet that winds down the slopes of the mountains and along the river valleys. In addition to beautiful views, on the island you can enjoy a safari tour, watch wild animals from a very close distance, climb the twin mountains Big and Little Python, or go to the hot springs and make a unique descent into a volcano. However, this volcano, too, can explode at any time. Is winter good in Cuba? Holidays in winter in Cuba. This is what can be recommended to any heat-loving tourist. The Cuban Sea is white sand and neon azure ocean with almost tame pelicans, and the occasional pink flamingo. Freedom Island is famous for its Cuban cigars, clubs with incendiary salsa, and, of course, real rum. If you decide to rent a car, and you'll find plenty of antique cars in Cuba, you'll have no trouble getting to the excellent wild beaches and natural parks. The main danger on the coast of Cuba are paisles, which are thrown on shore during storms, such small Portuguese ships, which are very poisonous. If you are vacationing with children, be careful, they look very cute and your hand is drawn to touch them. Goa is the best place for a winter vacation. Holidays in India. Goa is the smallest state in India, but the most famous resort in the country, and perhaps the best place to relax in the winter on the beaches of the world. I personally know people who live there exactly half a year, while in Moscow and St. Petersburg snow, cold and slushy. If you want to rest inexpensively on the ocean, the northern part of Goa is perfect for that, if not confused by the dark gray color of the sand. In the southern part, the sand on the beach is fine and clean, but the cost of living there will be more expensive. If you wish, you can make cultural trips to churches and temples, interesting cathedrals and monasteries, there is no shortage of them. And if you want to plunge into the mystical atmosphere, you can go to the Pandavas caves, about which there are many legends. Sri Lanka. Holidays in Sri Lanka are very peculiar. You will not find here loud music and nightclubs until morning. People come to this country to relax from the daily bustle, the noise, just enjoy fishing, diving, dive to the wrecks, underwater rocks, or walk around the ancient monuments, all the same without fuss. A nice bonus for all who visit this wonderful country will be the real Ceylon tea, which grows just in Sri Lanka. Where to go on vacation in China. Holidays in Hainan Island, China, a great choice for holidays with children. All beaches have sunbeds with umbrellas, the sand everywhere is clean and soft, the water is warm and clear. And if you and the kids get tired of the monotony of the beach, a lot of places to visit with the whole family. This is the famous Butterfly Gorge, Monkey Island, the edge of the sky and sea. And you will be especially thrilled to visit the volcano Maan on the diameter of the crater, which is equipped with an observation deck. Be sure to visit the coconut plantation. Where else will you see it? Exotic vacation in tropical countries. Maybe you want to walk through the rice paddies or see the tallest Buddha statue in Asia. Or maybe you want to visit the Cham Towers, which were left in place of the meditation hall. Or would you like to peel small fish in a lake? Have you tried snakes at the amazing Snake Village? And what about visiting Swallow Island or Monkey Island? Then the best country for the most exotic tropical vacation would be a vacation in Vietnam. After all this and much more can show you Vietnam. A wonderful country, quite safe for tourists, but it is better not to lose vigilance. The most common unpleasant moments while traveling in Vietnam may be the encounter with unscrupulous cab drivers who like to take tourists in circles, or at which the meter spins twice as fast as it should, and unscrupulous waiters in restaurants who are trying to count the visitors. The best country for resort and romantic holidays in the Maldives, the ideal place for vacations with children or for a romantic trip for two. Here you will not find poisonous reptiles or dangerous animals. There are not even dogs in this country, as their keeping is forbidden. But the underwater world in the Maldives is very diverse. Literally 20 meters from your accommodation you can dive and enjoy the indescribable beauty of it. You may be lucky enough to meet a whale shark, perfectly safe for divers. Some daredevils even manage to ride on its back. The only thing enjoying the beauty of coral reefs is to be wary of moray eels. Their bite can be dangerous to humans. But most importantly, no matter what exotic location you have not chosen to go on vacation by the sea or the ocean, with the onset of winter in our latitudes, any of them will be remembered for a long time. And the last tourist tip for today, if you want the sea and the warmth of the new year, then start choosing the country for the rest now, while there are cheap tickets and the best deals. Because 2 weeks before the new year their prices go up in 2 times, and offers from decent hotels will be almost impossible to find. Well, if for you this kind of holiday already barely fits into your modest budget, then next time we will prepare for you a story about the most inexpensive cities and countries for a holiday. And friends, don't forget to subscribe to the Summary Club for becoming more successful, educated, kinder and wiser every day. Save hundreds of hours and dollars spending on boring regular education. Feel free to write your opinions and questions about each video. We read all the comments. In addition, go to our official website, where you can find reading materials or watch other videos on channel and links in the description. All the best.